Initial thoughts, and are you looking forward to the competitive scene when it comes to NBA 2K21?
I'm always.
And let's go.
Hey, Kevin, thanks.
Thank you, DA. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Ayton. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. And for Oklahoma City, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
And Gallinari throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Johnson. They get a hand on it. Here's Ayton, and a lot of contact on that one. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You know, you think back to DeAndre Ayton's college career, he demonstrated three-point range, and while he's eager to show that in the NBA, the Suns want him to attack the rim.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got his second bucket.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
And Monty Williams said, offensively, Ayton's got to be 80% beast, 20% shooter.
The reason they say that, Greg, is they want him to exploit the elite physical tools he brings to the game. If he can draw more fouls, he can get to the free throw line. And he's such a good shooter there, it only makes sense. Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Pass to Ayton. Booker looking around. And it's Ayton missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Booker, and he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 6.
Well, it's 6'6". Let's remember, Devin Booker has enough size to feel confident on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Paul. Misses in close.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
Well, you think about this guy as a 3-and-D guy, but Oubre showing why he earned that label. How about that effort on the defensive end?
Dort misses. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Here's Johnson. Ayton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Feeds it to Adams. And stolen by Ayton. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on the fast break chance. And there's Booker on the assist by Rubio. 10 points for him.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Adams, the pass to Gallinari. The feed to Adams. To halt the run, and Adams with the slam.
What a pretty pass from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Passes to Booker. From past the arc, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Paul. From deep. Doesn't go that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker draws the double. Johnson dishes to Ayton. Here's Booker. Thunder with the rebound. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. To the right side. Here's Dort. Misses the three. Suns leading by 7. Here's Rubio. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Schroeder passes to Gallinari. Schroeder dishes to Noel. And he lays it straight in.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best productions. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings,
one thing we have to do is stop comparing us.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Suns, inside Saric and Baines. Booker and Bridges are the wings. And it's Carter in at the point.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Back to Muscala. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 2 points. That one goes. Noel's got 4 points now in the quarter. And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Here's Jerome to the middle. Here's Kaminsky, and finished off by Kaminsky.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the two LA teams.
And people talk a lot about Diallo's athleticism, but this guy also plays with a high motor.
You're right, Greg. He's always in attack mode. He runs the floor, willing to crash the boards. And defensively, this guy shows great lateral quickness, great tenacity, footwork. I get that he's raw, but the upside is absolutely there.
Bridges passes to Kaminsky. Saric outside. To the wing on the left. Kaminsky inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Kaminsky's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Thunder have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And once Schroeder was asked to name his favorite NBA city, I believe it surprised a lot of fans when he said Milwaukee.
That's right, Greg, but he cited the strong German culture there. Schroeder, of course, went straight from Germany to the NBA. He relied on his athleticism early on, but now he's seeing the game much better, plays under control, can lead the team. He has had a tremendous amount of growth.
Gallinari against Rubio. Noel. It's deflected. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. A second chance effort. And Ayton with the layup. And it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Boy, you think about DeAndre Ayton. It's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Gallinari wide open. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist from Gallinari. Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Schroeder, left side. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And this is Schroeder's game, right? Get off the dribble drive with a quick first step. Nice.
Rubio, the pass to Jerome. Back to Kaminsky. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Noel. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Schroeder leading the charge. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns leading by 4. Here's Kaminsky. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Adams. A steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. And that one's good, Ayton. 10 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, this guy is so good in transition situations. DeAndre Ayton runs the floor like a deer.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Well, this is the assertive mentality of Devin Booker. When he starts to find his rhythm, turn the lights out.
Oubre with the steal. And here we go. Rubio heading to the hoop. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Adams. The rebound by Johnson.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Ayton finds Booker. Another shot. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. Here's Gallinari. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Indoors, when you just look at the numbers the last 2 seasons, Gallinari has been playing like an all-star.
Greg, you're talking about 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists, and he began to shoot a higher volume of threes, which obviously sometimes leads to a little bit less efficiency. But not for Gallinari. He's actually improved his accuracy from the three-point line.
Booker outside. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks in the layup.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Rubio left side. He feeds it to Johnson. Back to Rubio. Uncovered. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
That one falls. And now just a 2-point Suns lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Here's Paul. And it's all evened up. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Dort. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gallinari. And it's good for 2. Gallinari's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. That gives them the lead. Gallinari's got 8 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Booker with no one around. No good on the quick 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Paul. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Diallo, no good with the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Lets it go from 11. Baines finds Sharich for 3. Booker. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Good on both. And there's Bridges on the assist from Carter. Bridges has got 6.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikael Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Suns ahead. They're up by 3. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Bridges and Saric make up the forwards. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then there's Carter. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. It's stolen by Muscala. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Out to the right wing. Diallo inside. Carter on him. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Bridges. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikael Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Bridges, no one around him. Kept alive. And the rejection by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Saric finds Rubio. Back to Saric. And there's the pass to Bridges. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Rubio dishes to Booker. Kicks it out to Rubio. 4 on the shot clock. The tray. Keeps it alive, and Ayton stays with it.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
And there's Booker on the assist by Johnson. And now a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point. Oh, the tenaciousness of Nerlens Noel taking over big.
Booker the pass to Johnson. And the rejection by Noel. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
That one goes. Count it.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing phases him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment. No matter how big, no matter how small.
And the Thunder with some changes. Molinari, he's checked in for Noel. And Paul subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Booker outside. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
Now, guys, what a terrific feel for the young Booker. Knows exactly how to take what the defense gives him.
And Gallinari throws it down.
Gallinari with the pressure on him, my goodness.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ayton kicks to Booker. Makes it off the glass. Booker's got 27.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
To the paint. It's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
Now Rubio. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Booker finds Oubre. He can't get that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
It drops.
But DeAndre Ayton is engaged. He's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
Oubre with the steal. Down low. Suns moving the ball around. Booker outside. The shot missing. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
And the Thunder with possession. 4-point game. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Johnson.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
I'm always looking to the competitive scene. I like it. You know, I was dribbling this year. I like the shooting. A lot of people complain about the shooting, but it wasn't that bad to me. So it's really fun. I love this game right now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Jazz couldn't have looked more confident as when they arrived at the arena earlier on. And before we...
Kevin, thanks. Donovan.
What a great guy. D.A., thank you for that. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Ayton is out there with Johnson. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Gobert can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. Back to Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Pass to Rubio. Looking for Ayton, he gets it in there. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Conley. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. The pass to Oubre. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Rubio finds Johnson. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Suns shooting their first free throw this game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovich stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovich defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him.
Here's Mitchell. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. And stolen by Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Mitchell against Ayton. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Ayton. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Phoenix. Utah also making some changes. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Here's Jerome, guarded by O'Neal. Saric, that's good.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Now, here is O'Neal. Clarkson kicks to Gobert. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Carter leading the charge. Pass to Saric. All sorts of time, and he makes that one. Saric has got his second basket.
That's the pass you want. orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Clarkson. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Passes it to Jerome. He dishes it to Baines. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Deflects the pass. Mitchell against Carter. And here is Saric. Carter at the elbow. Back to Saric. Pass to Jerome. Carter on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. The drive by Mitchell. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And right there, Donovan Mitchell showing off that confidence. He's quick and he's powerful.
Bridges kicks to Carter. Back to Bridges. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. By Kaminsky, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Then for the Jazz, Davis comes in for Gobert. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mitchell. And Davis sends it back. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
There's the pass to Jerome. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Suns have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the technical free throw is good. Carter looking around. Stolen by O'Neal. To the inside. Tries again. And it's laid in by Davis.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a loss.
It went in. Oh, what a shot!
It went in. Big time.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. The Suns on top. They're up by 2. And the second quarter.
Everybody had their expectations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Dario Saric, and it's Kaminsky in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Andre Ayton's checked in for Dario Saric. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Mudiay with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. And the basket by Rubio.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Over to the wing. Now Conley. And they pick up 2. Conley's got the game tied up here for Utah.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Kaminsky. Then for the Jazz, Gobert, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Mitchell in for Emmanuel Mudiay.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action, we'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Mitchell, that's in there. Davis with the assist. Mitchell's got 8 points. And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017, and perhaps some questions for the Suns training set.
Suns moving the ball around to the paint. Here's Baines, and the basket is good. And the Suns lead by 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here we go. Suns running again. And that one, good. Booker's got 10 points in the quarter.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
The Jazz with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And when you're looking around the league talking about guys with pure point guard skills, Rubio's name is right there.
And Davis puts it in. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Johnson, the pass to Baines, stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. From downtown, that one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Mitchell's really been working on getting free off the ball and being accurate off the catch and shoot.
Here's Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it's Mitchell missing. The Suns leading. Lobbed up there for Booker. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 6.
The track star DNA for Conley on full display in the open court.
Here's Davis. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. No good, unable to end this run.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Back to the action after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Ed Davis putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and that should...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So on the floor for Utah, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Phoenix, another fast break opportunity here. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice...
Oh, here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Oubre finds Johnson. And here's Booker from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Booker's got 22. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Inside, it's deflected. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert, and taken away by Johnson. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Kicks it out to Rubio. Booker left side. Johnson outside. Pass to Rubio. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Ayton, the pass to Rubio. Booker with no one around. Ayton, and Ayton stays with it. Now it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Will it go? And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Bogdanovich is most effective when his teammates are setting him up, and all he has to do is knock it down.
That one drops for him. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Second chance effort. Out to Conley. Gobert the pass to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. The wide open look here for Ingles. Off target with his 3. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Here's Kaminsky. That one goes in. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Good. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
The shot's good from Carter.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Moutier. Moutier's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Kaminsky. Carter, the pass to Kaminsky. Pulls it up. Jerome, no good.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Phoenix leading by 5. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And so he makes both from the line. Moutier with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Out left to the wing. Here's O'Neal. And it's off from 3-point range. For Phoenix, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's Kaminsky. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Suns have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And Phoenix making a change here. Baines is checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Mitchell, he's checked in for Moutier. Here's Mitchell. He's got 11. Here's O'Neal. And foul up. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Inside, Saric and Baines.
Come on.
Booker and Bridges are the wings. And it's Carter in at point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Gobert with the block.
You really have to be careful with Gobert lurking around. He'll send it back.
So for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for Saric, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Carter. The Jazz also changing it up. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's Mike Conley in for Jordan Clarkson.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. The putback, it's good on the putback.
This is what impressed scouts with Mitchell. 6'10" wingspan for a player who is 6'3". That's going to get you some rebounds.
Jazz trail by 7, and so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Oubre's checked in for the Suns. And Utah also making a switch. Bogdanovich is checked in. Pass to Baines. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 4th quarter still young. Just over a minute play. And Booker kicks to Oubre. Pass to Rubio. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 5. Ayton, the pass to Rubio. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. That's tipped.
I think surprising everyone in this arena. Rubio all over it.
Conley finds Gobert. It's good. 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Rubio, the pass to Oubre, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Now the pass to Ayton. Oubre bounce pass. Booker outside. From the arc. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 5.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Gobert. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Rubio penetrating for 3. Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
the wing, Booker. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Yeah, and he says thank you very much as he cashes in on the technical. Only a point, but now that lead just increased.
Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Oubre finds Rubio. And here's Booker from the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Nice shot by Gobert.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
On the wing, Johnson. Back to Rubio. Ayton in the high post. Tried to shoot. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Ayton.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovic has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
And here's the fast break. For three, Booker. A shot off that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
.52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gobert.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
They get the rebound, and he makes good on the layup. And the Suns lead by 8.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. Game on the line, you trust Mike Conley to deliver.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. The drive by Rubio. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen by Conley.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Now here's Oubre. Booker in the corner. For three. And the three ball is good.
And it's just competing. And, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
So the Suns win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm just ready to, like you said, compete with my teammates in 2K21.
Yeah, I'm currently loving this game. The dribbling, I think it's 100 times better than last year. The shooting's a little more rougher, but I kind of like it. It gives that competitive edge that other games have that 2K hasn't really had in the past few years, but I think this year's game.
At home in Utah, the Jazz never fail to go out of their way to look good and their best. Here was their entrance to the arena earlier on.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much.
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, D.A. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talent. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Good work there as it goes.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
And here are the Jazz now. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Right side, Bogdanovich. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. He gets that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Dort. Ingles covering. Dort misses.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Tipped away. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you combine a lot of things with Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got speed and length and growing in terms of his basketball IQ.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
And that one is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Dort passes to Paul. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Adams' shot is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Conley. Whistle blows. Basket is. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Noel kicks to Gallinari. Hits it from three-point range. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Ferguson, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Paul. Gobert brings the double team. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
O'Neal passes to Conley. Back to O'Neal. Inside. Out to Conley. Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 1:16 left to play in the first.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
It's deflected. They get it back. Another shot. Back to Noel. Kicks it out to Paul. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Muscala, he's checked in for Gallinari. Diallo comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Paul. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
The Thunder leading by 16. Here's Ferguson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
About Ferguson combining all of that athleticism that he has with consistently finding ways to make contributions on the offensive end of the floor, and that could come down simply to becoming a better catch and shoot 3-point shooter.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first. It's stolen by Muscala. Here's Diallo. Missed inside. He got it up. That one doesn't drop. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. When it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP3.
The guys on the team already tell me.
Well said. He does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And Kevin, he practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
They've got Clarkson. Rudy Gobert is out there with Davis. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Moutier in at the 1 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. And Gobert kicks to Clarkson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
For Utah, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Ingles finds Gobert. Here's Davis. The shot, no good. Adams, some nice D. Diallo, the pass to Adams. Nobody near Schroeder. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Jazz trail by 19. Here's Clarkson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And Muscala has it in the corner. Down low. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Moutier. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. The putback. The shot, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And it's Schroeder missing. And here's Clarkson. Banked in off the glass. He's got 7.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
The Jazz making a switch here. Conley's checked in.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
Conley on the follow.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Jazz trail by 15. Rebound by Muscala.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Bogdanovich is checked in for Joe Ingles. Royce O'Neal comes in for Clarkson, and it's Mitchell in for Moutier. Paul dishes to Noel.
And remember, an early part of the process in Philadelphia, it's taken Noel a little time to define his role in the league.
The length and athleticism is just something that you can't teach, and that keeps people intrigued about Nerlens Noel. His skill set continues to be a work in progress, but there's been some signs of a turn for Noel now.
Mitchell. That shot, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Paul. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. It's Noel, high post. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Paul. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander knows that this is an assist play in the making. Finds the open man.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Noel's got 4 points in the quarter. To the inside. And Davis gets it to go.
Davis is a big guy, a lengthy big guy, brushing off contact there and using a bit of that wiry strength.
Ferguson, the pass to Noel, and Noel throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And it's Noel missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And they get it back. Right wing. Here's Ferguson. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was the man in the first. He had and
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Noel. Then there's Gallinari. And it's George in at the small forward.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
Gobert. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And there it is for them.
And Paul played in his 10th NBA All-Star game last year after having missed the event 3 years in a row.
And some of that could have been health, and then obviously some of it was fit with other teams. But this Thunder offense has really played to Chris Paul's strengths and working through a ton of options, sometimes playing deep into the shot clock. Again, highly efficient and one of the best mid-range players, and then working alongside Steven Adams. This has been a bit of a symphony here.
And it's Mitchell missing. And here they come. Here's Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
Wow, getting these bonus points from a guy who offensively you don't tend to lean on. This is helping out the squad.
Here's Mitchell, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Jazz have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Moutier comes in for Michael Conley.
And, you know, we talk a lot about Paul as a leader on and off the court. Was elected president of the Players Association back in 2013, re-elected for a 4-year term in 2017. People simply trust his point of view. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
To the paint, and Moutier throws it down.
Felt like they might have to open up the roof as Moutier looked like he was jumping out of the building.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game. Well, we know for Chris Paul, Greg, it's nothing new to lead, but on Oklahoma City last year, he had to do it without being surrounded by superstars.
You know, that's okay. Paul's a guy who wants to set the table. You have to have the ball to do that, and he's at his best when directing traffic and making his teammates better.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Down low, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
To the left wing. Schroeder passes to Adams. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Passes it to Adams. To the wing right side. The shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. And the pass to Ferguson to the middle. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 6 here in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Emmanuel Moutier. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Clarkson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's got 9.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs the touch in that area. Showed it off there.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
Diallo kicks to Muscala. Inside, here's Adams. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Gobert the pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. On defense, Utah. 17-point game. Here's Schroeder. But they get it back. Here's Adams. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. They get it again. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's the triple. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Utah has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
Hey, you got to appreciate the determination that Bogdanovich showed there. When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to finish at the basket.
And that one, good. Ferguson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 13. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Shot clock at 2. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
A feisty defense from Steven Adams coming in there on that play, and he turns it into points on the fast break.
Here's Conley. And it's off the back rim, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. And there's the feed to Gobert. It's tipped. And another fast break chance here for the Thunder. Here we go. Back to Paul. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, you just have to be careful when you're guarding Chris Paul. He's very, very clever getting to the free throw line.
Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Nerlens Noel, since coming into the league, seemingly has fought an uphill battle to try to find a role on a team where he can consistently make key contributions. Let's hope it's now.
Both free throws good from Noel. Jazz trail by 19. At the top of the key, Gobert. Bogdanovich looking around. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich. Gobert's got 14 points now in the second half. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Paul's running.
Now, you're pretty confident that Chris Paul is going to make the right decision with the basketball.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Bogdanovich against Noel. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Conley. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz, trailing by 19. And good that time.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
And Dort gets it to go.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Conley for three. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Pass to Gallinari. Noel against Conley. Gallinari passes to Noel. Oklahoma City moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Noel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here too. Adams checked in, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Thunder.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Nerlens Noel.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Oklahoma City leading by 19. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari right side. Pass to Dort. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell, and it's denied. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's foul number 2 for him. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Schroeder passes to Burton. Back to Schroeder. Nader kicks it over to Schroeder. Down low. Passes it to Baisley. Puts up a 3. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Adams. And the Thunder lead by 21.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The pass to Baisley. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Burton. Out to the right wing. Here's Nader. That 3 off the mark. Here's Oni. The basket good off the assist from Moutier.
That's exactly what you want Moutier doing. Seeing the open man and firing that pass over to him for the clean look.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
year's game, it's the most complete 2K yet.
So looking ahead, any NBA 2K21 next gen expectations for you guys? Have you guys talked about the next generation of NBA 2K?
I think everybody has. I'm ready for it. It's really the only game I'm looking forward to for next gen.
I really don't know what to expect. I'm just ready to play it. I'm gonna be playing all day, so.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, basketball fans. It's payday.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Phoenix Suns have struggled the last few years, but
now they're getting closer. Thanks, DA. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. And for the Suns, Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Ayton. And it's Oubre in at the 3. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got the first points up on the board here for Oklahoma City. Booker finds Oubre. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Oubre. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And Phoenix has possession following the score by Oklahoma City. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. No good from Booker.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And it's Gallinari missing. And it's Oubre off the drive, and the layup is good. Oubre's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, how about the length and athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there.
Adams. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And he gets the whistle, 2 for... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Booker. Paul with the steal.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Paul to the paint. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
And becoming more of a playmaker. Doris, I think that's where Adams made the most in terms of improvement last season.
The numbers would back that up, Greg, because he practically doubled his assist rate. The Thunder actually ran their offense through him a little bit more often, and the team shared the ball more as a whole. For Brad Stevens, he said OKC was one of his favorite teams to watch last season, and there were...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's stolen by Saric. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's Booker. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Ferguson, the pass to Mikael. To the middle. Jacks up a 3. Ferguson misses. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Booker. That one misses. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Schroeder outside over Saric. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Devin Booker.
But Dennis Schroeder over the years, boy, as he started to harness all that energy and talent.
And the second free throw, good. 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. On the wing, Booker. Rebound by Muscala.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And it's Noel missing, and that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. The Suns have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Carter on the wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Baines, and he banks in the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Muscala dishes to Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
At his size, you simply cannot give up that kind of deep positioning to Nerlens Noel.
Bridges shot, good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And it's Noel missing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Muscala. Ripped away. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Pass to Ferguson. Tries a 3. But they'll get another chance. Diallo, count it from 12.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Suns lead by 3. 2K Sports. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some...
It sounds so generic to say we have fun, but...
Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Gallinari. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Diallo. Then it's Noel, and it's Ferguson in at the 3 spot. Kaminsky finds Baines, and it's Noel with the rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. On offense, here are the Suns. Back to Kaminsky, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And slam dunk by Noel.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And Doris, Mikael Bridges, how about 2 national titles in the 3 seasons at Villanova? Got better each and every year.
And think about in his junior season, he becomes one of only 8 major conference players in college basketball history to average 1 block and 1.5 steals while also shooting over 40% from three-point range. Boy, that is the perfect resume for a 3-and-D wing.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Diallo, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here's Booker, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
How about the ability to adjust and finish in different situations? Devin Booker, elite as a scorer.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Booker outside. Rubio with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Inside, it's stolen by Adams. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Rubio outside, Booker outside. And the Suns get it back. Doesn't go for him. And it's blocked.
Wow, Mr. Rubio twice on the pipes. His team is loving it.
Molinari passes to Adams. Second chance shot. Tries yet again. Saric finds Rubio. Back to Saric. They get it back. Ayton, count it. Ayton's got his first bucket in this one.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Passes to Saric. Ayton trying to break free. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Diallo, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
A nice shot by Booker.
I think the improved strength, right? Devin Booker willing to take on the defender, and he wins out.
Adams, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And it's good, 2 points. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Paul kicks to Gallinari. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. And that...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Steven Adams with a strong contribution so far in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Andre Ayton out there with Johnson. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Booker. Back to Johnson. Wants to get it to Oubre and does. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Oubre's got 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Rubio comes with the double team. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Paul. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Adams. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Count it. Adams has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But, Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Adams.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gallinari. And that one drops. And the Thunder lead by 2.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And Phoenix with another turnover here.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
So for the Suns, Kaminsky comes in for Ayton, and it's Carter in for Booker. Paul passes to Adams, kicks it out to Paul. Now here is Muscala. The feed to Adams. Comes up empty down low. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Adams' shot is off. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And it's good for 2. Carter's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Paul passes to Adams. From deep 3-point range, the putback. Rebound by the Suns. Kaminsky's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
Well, Kelly Oubre Jr. is especially dangerous in the open floor. Leaks out in transition. Nice.
Left side, Adams. Oubre pulls it in, and there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his 1st foul of the game. Noel's checked in for the Thunder. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Chris Paul. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Bridges misses.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
There's Noel, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, there's an energy about Nerlens Noel, and if he's being this assertive, the defense has got to be uneasy.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Sharge is checked in. The Suns have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Down low, here's Jerome. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
To the middle. Out to the right wing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Noel. The layup off target. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Schroeder and Gilgeous-Alexander, they're up in the backcourt. Muscala is out there with Ferguson, and it's Noel in at the 5, down low. Schroeder kicks to Ferguson. To the inside, and slam dunk by Noel.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Noel's gotten half of his 10 shots to fall. 5 makes from the field so far. Down low, some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Jerome, no good. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So they take the lead. And the Thunder lead by 2.
They continue to battle out there. Close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
The Thunder shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Bridges with the steal. Ayton, the pass to Saric. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Saric has got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
The drive by Booker. That one good for 2. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
To the paint. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Suns. Ricky Rubio comes in for Carter. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Paul's checked in, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
This guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, someone you can trust. An excellent free throw shooter, very willing to perform in the clutch, someone you love having.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, give Šarić a lot of credit. He attracted the defender's attention because he looked determined to score it.
And that one falls from Šarić. Šarić nails them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
It's good. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Bridges, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Paul passes to Adams. Here's Gallinari. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for Gallinari.
You know, Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Gallinari dishes to Adams. Got a piece of it. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Šarić. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Fearless, confident competitor, Bridges with the delivery.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it in the fast break chance. It's stolen by Adams. Out to the wing. Paul passes to Adams. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Oubre, right side. The pass to Johnson. The Thunder pull it in.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Paul passes to Gallinari. He dishes it to Adams. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Calm, cool, collected under pressure. Steven Adams, no problem.
Rubio dishes to Bridges. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And this crowd ecstatic. They are pumped up.
And what a huge shot. You talk about an excited arena. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Oubre passes to Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Gallinari.
I'll tell you, when DeAndre Ayton is looking to score, he is a handful. Forces the defense into a compromising situation.
And the Suns making a change here. Šarić is checked in.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
It's stolen by Šarić. Rubio with it. He's picked up by Paul. Johnson goes in. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. 14 points for Johnson.
Wow, able to survey over the top of it.
Oh, that was a strong
That is nice. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Rubio, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
Paul. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
Here's Ayton. It's stolen by Adams. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. Dort passes to Gallinari. It's good.
If you don't like pressure, you shouldn't play basketball. Mr. Gallinari with the delivery.
Here's Rubio. Now Ayton. Knocked away. On the wing, Johnson. For the three. The three won't fall. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
can't wait for it to drop.
There's so many players that look up to NBA 2K League pros, look up to the competitive scene. What advice would you give to upcoming players that are maybe interested in competing or trying to join the 2K League?
What I tell everybody that messages me or if they hit me up, I just tell them just to perfect your craft. Like, I know it's a video game.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Oubre out there with Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Utah, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Booker. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Here's Gobert. Up again. Conley on the follow.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
On the wing, Johnson. And Phoenix turns it over again.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. And in 2019, was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
Rubio dishes to Ayton. Oubre passes to Ayton. To the right side. Rubio finds Oubre. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And both free throws good for Oubre. And it's the Jazz's ball. Pass to Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell right side. Here's Ingles. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Ayton kicks to Johnson. Trying to find Rubio. He's got it now. Good work defensively by Conley.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Mitchell missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. Rubio the pass to Booker. Gobert with the block.
The size and reach of Gobert making him a tremendous defensive anchor, protecting the paint.
4 on the clock. Knocked loose. 1-on-1 here. Conley with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Sharch checked in for the Suns. Booker with no one around drops in the tray.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Mitchell against Sharch. On the wing, Ingles fires the 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ.
Oh, yes. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. And Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Phoenix also making some changes. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for 8. And Mikael Bridges subbed in for Kelly Oubre. For 3, Booker. That one, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Inside, here's Clarkson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Good job by Mitchell, trusting his teammates, and in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
Ed Davis is checked in for the Jazz. Moutier comes in for Donovan Mitchell.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Kaminsky is checked in for Phoenix. Jazz leading by 8. Out to the right wing. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And it's Davis with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Moutier throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Moutier pass to Clarkson. Moutier kicks to Davis. There's the pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. With 2 seconds left. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Davis. Conley out there with Moutier, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Clarkson in at the small forward. He feeds it to Gobert. Ball stolen. Deflects the pass. Here's Moutier, and Moutier throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Conley gets the bucket.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Right wing. Bridges, no one around him. Phoenix, no good that time either. And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for Utah. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Davis, the pass to Clarkson. Carter drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Now here is Conley, guarded closely. Davis kicks to Clarkson. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Gobert can't hit. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions Right now, they need a basket. Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Utah leading by 12. The Jazz working the ball around now. Count that bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Loads it up for Davis. Baines with the block. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Here's Bridges. And Phoenix with another turnover here. A different look for Utah. Bogdanovich is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mitchell in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Conley scanning the floor. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Davis down low. Ayton's there. Just 3 to shoot. Ingles can't get it to go. Suns trail by 14. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
O'Neal's checked in for Mike Conley. 1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. Good on the triple. Booker's got 6.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
And now the Suns, a fast break. And the lead is down inside single digits.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things in your own hands.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. And a change for the Suns. Johnson's checked in. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Booker kicks to Rubio. Back to Booker. Ayton trying to break free. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Booker.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
The drive by Mitchell. To the middle. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. He's got 6.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Rubio the pass to Šarić. He kicks to Ayton. Stolen by Mitchell. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. That one doesn't go. Good D by Booker. And now the Suns, a fast break. Johnson's got the ball. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And there's the call on Dario Šarić. That's his first foul. Utah leading by 11. Puts one up from 19. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
He can get that shot anytime he wants because of his ability to blow by you. Donovan gets you on your heels, and he stops and pops. You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Their lead at 11. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. From the get-go, it was Utah coming out strong. They led by as many as 12. And that does it for our...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Setting the floor for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And the technical free throw is good. With the shot. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop. Gobert's got 8 points. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Feeds it to Mitchell. To the paint. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. He's got 10.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home. Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Booker outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 5 assists in the game. The drive by Mitchell. Oubre with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Booker. Second shot opportunity. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound, and Ayton stays with it.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Conley. Baseline try, and that one hits back iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Ayton wide open. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Inside, here's Gobert. Buries it down low. Gobert's got 14 points.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Booker, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. For the Jazz. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. And the Suns here with a different look. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Ayton. Sharch comes in for Johnson. Mikael Bridges checked in for Oubre. And it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio.
You know, I'm happy for Gobert. You hate to get pigeonholed as a player. He's been a force on both ends tonight.
And the thing that stood out for me last year about Moutier, his shot selection was much improved.
It was, GA. A career high from the...
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Jazz making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Carter finds Sharch. Back to Carter. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Wound up there for Bogdanovich. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Baines, and he converts the layup. Baines has got his first 2 points.
Nice awareness there, finding the open man down the court on the break.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Down low. Mitchell left side. And Baines pulls it down.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Here's Sharch. Lays it up off the glass.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bogdanovich inside, defended by Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Clarkson passes to Gobert. Off on the layup. Carter outside, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Rudy go. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got O'Neal. Clarkson is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. To the inside, and slam dunk by Gobert.
I like Gobert's attack mentality around the rim. You can tell he loves to throw it down.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. And then for Phoenix, Andre Ayton's checked in for Sharch. Kelly Oubre comes in for Bridges. And it's Booker in for Carter.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Bogdanovich is checked in for O'Neal. Ayton hits them both. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. At one point, they led by 16. Conley gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
On the wing, Ingles. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots. And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Ingles with the ball. Kaminsky's there. Back to Ingles. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert against Ayton. Stolen by Rubio. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Good on the shot. 24 points for Devin Booker.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Gobert finds Bogdanovich. And the layup falls.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Love the high activity of Conley on defense, keeping his arms moving all the time to create problems for the opposition.
Pass to Rubio. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. The shot misses. Now the Jazz take it the other way. The drive by Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And now a 7-point Jazz lead. Inside, Oubre. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
It's stolen by Kaminsky. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his third foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Johnson, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Free throw good, Booker.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Conley, the pass to Ingles. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Hard to rattle. Ingles took the hard road to the NBA, has the mental toughness to make big shots.
Ayton kicks to Oubre. And here's Booker from the arc. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Jazz leading by 6. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 3. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
High character kid, well spoken. In fact, Mitchell's pre-draft interviews helped him rocket up the board.
Suns trail by 10. Rubio outside. 51 seconds left in the fourth. A nice shot by Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Here's Conley. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And here's Booker from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 33.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist-to-turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding. Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. Takes a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The silent assassin, Ingles, continues to do his job and does it at a high level.
And here's Booker from the arc. No good. And so it's Utah with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
do all the little things. And don't be afraid. I know like sometimes in the community people don't like to give credit. They don't like to say they learned something from other people, but I never played power forward a day in my life. So when people were saying, oh,
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. We are new.
Hey, Kevin, thanks for...
They're such a great reflection of their coach. Thanks, DA. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center position. And for the Thunder, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Paul out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the 3 spot. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Utah.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell passes to Ingles. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Stolen by Mitchell. Now, here's Ingles. He's tightly guarded. Against Conley. Adams. And the layup's good off the glass.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And a lot of contact on that one. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And the one thing you notice about Gilgeous-Alexander, you know, he sort of glides around the court, then suddenly hit you with that burst.
Well, it's amazing that he has that crafty and uncanny ability, and then he's having some time with Chris Paul. So that's only going to be enhanced as Shea continues to work that change of pace game.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. Over in the corner, Conley fires the 3. That shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact. And a former high-level recruit, Dort, went undrafted, but it didn't take him long to make an NBA team and contribute.
He played around 20 minutes a game last year for OKC, and he just really prided himself on bringing toughness and defense on a nightly basis. Trust me, there's plenty other guys on that roster who can do the scoring job, so he settled in nicely and continues to work on being more consistent offensively.
Pushing it up, and O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, a combo guard who can do a lot of things decently well. Jordan Clarkson, solid at dishing that rock.
To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And it's Davis finishing it off. And it's a tie ball game.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Now here's Schroeder. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And the pass to Dort. Down low. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Ferguson for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is an area where Ferguson wants to improve consistent three-point shooting.
Mitchell kicks to Clarkson.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Diallo, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switcher also for Utah. Moutier is checked in. Now here's Clarkson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lobbed up there for Schroeder. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Davis. And stolen by Noel. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Nice shot by Gobert.
That's exactly what you want Moutier doing. Seeing the open man and firing that pass over to him for the clean look.
It's Noel, high post. It's stolen by Moutier. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. This is his first free throw of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Moutier kicks to Davis. Pass to Gobert. Davis on the follow. Davis has got 6 points.
That's the energy Ed Davis needs to play with consistently. Big time finish on the rebound.
To the left side wing. Here's Muscala. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Moutier, Bogdanovich out there with Davis. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
Here's Clarkson. No good that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Moutier. Passes it to Davis. A 3-ball. Moutier, no good. And another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense. Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
And stolen by Diallo. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball, and the basket is good.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate.
Over to the left wing. Back to Moutier. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Thunder.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander with that height at his position allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Jazz trail by 5. Moutier dishes to O'Neal. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Moutier. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gobert can't hit.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. For the Thunder, Mike Muscala is checked in for Steven Adams. And Terrence Ferguson subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Noel's checked in. The Thunder have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
His versatility, at least for Gallinari, is something that's so important for coaches to utilize. He's capable of stretching the floor the way he shoots it.
Now here's Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ferguson's shot is good. Ferguson's got 5.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Muscala dishes the ball. Good. He has 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. Mitchell outside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Ingles. The drive by Paul, and yes, it's good. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Some of the success to Chris Paul being able to drive has to do with his devastating mid-range game. He makes the defense play him honestly everywhere on the floor.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
And Gallinari throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Unable to get that one.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Gobert with the block. Here's Mitchell. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Paul passes to Gallinari. To the middle. Here's Noel. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. 2 on the clock. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And so it's Oklahoma. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter suit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They ended the period holding.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And here now the Thunder. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Chris Paul. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Adams' shot is off. Jazz trail by 7. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Gobert. Conley's got his first points in this one.
And how about the speed of Mike Conley there in transition? He explodes up the court to ensure they convert on that fast break.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Inside, Mitchell. Nice move.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Mitchell drops them both. The Thunder leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. To the wing on the left. Oh, Paul in position. That shot missing. Utah shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
It's tipped. Fast break, here they come. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. Now it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
The pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Ingles. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Paul passes to Adams. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, a combination of muscle and some focus right there allows Steven Adams to collect another bucket.
Here's Mitchell. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got 8 points.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And Adams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 7-point differential.
Ooh, no layups right there for SGA up to the rim.
Gallinari against Mitchell. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Mitchell. And that one is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Now here is Conley. Down low. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. Diallo, he's checked in for the Thunder. Utah also making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Bogdanovich. Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Mudiay, that was huge!
Incredible.
Textbook pass for Mudiay there. That's what he's out there to do.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. And Adams kicks to Gallinari. 55 seconds left to play in the third. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Ingles. Gobert down low. He's covered by Muscala. Here's Diallo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Oklahoma City, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. He's perfect from the line this time. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Gobert. Shoots. And it's Noel with the rebound. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Diallo the pass to Noel. And that one drops for him. Noel's got his first points of the game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Muscala. No good on the triple. Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Thunder lead by 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Utah. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Routier out there with Clarkson. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. Jumps up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
A pretty good hustle. Clarkson out on the break. He can be dynamic there.
Schroeder dishes to Noel. Poked away. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Thunder lead by 6.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Now, here's Ingles. He's guarded by Diallo. Here's Gobert. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Emmanuel Mudiay picks one up. And the first one at the line is good. Alinari, he's checked in for Muscala. The Jazz also changing it up. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Mitchell comes in for Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Mudiay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Diallo. Now here's Paul. It's stolen by Gobert. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket for Mitchell.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Ferguson misses. Conley with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. And taken away by Paul. The feed to Noel. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Well, when Nerlens Noel stays very confident offensively, good things like this tend to happen.
For the Thunder, Dort's checked in, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Conley into the lane, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show
The first one falls.
Fourth selection back in the 07 draft. Conley has been a reliable guard for many years.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams checked in. Now here's Paul. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist by Paul.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Paul. A nice shot by Gallinari.
And Gallo knows how to finish through contact. Excellent touch from there from the big fella.
On the wing, Mitchell. Ball's knocked loose.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Now here's Paul. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And now just a 3-point Thunder lead. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back the ball. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Utah. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adams. Adams drawing the double team. Gallinari on the wing to the inside. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Jazz trail by 4. Mitchell looking it over. Conley dishes to Gobert. Ingles in the corner. The 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Adams against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Paul. It's stolen by Ingles. Outside Conley. Ingles passes to Conley. Gobert with it.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Gobert with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Off the inbound. Paul outside. Here's Adams.
And what defense there from Gobert. Putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert.
And big time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
The Thunder with another miss. Conley scanning the floor.
And how about the confidence Bogdanovich displays there? This guy's a clutch shooter who loves being the man when the spotlight's on.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony,